Hello students. Today let's practice some questions based on algebraic concepts. These questions are very important from the competitive examination point of view. If you want to practice such type of questions, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. So let's begin with question number 1. What is the value of 1 plus w raised to r minus s whole raised to minus 1 plus 1 plus w raised to s minus r whole raised to minus 1? So the given expression can be written as, here the first term can be written as 1 by 1 plus w raised to r minus s, right? Because a raised to, for example, a raised to minus 1 is 1 by a, right? Therefore, so the first term can be written as 1 by 1 plus w raised to r minus s, right? Plus second term can be written as 1 by 1 plus. So in place of a, we are writing 1 plus w raised to s minus r, right? Therefore, the given expression can be written as. So let us leave the first term as it is 1 by 1 plus w raised to r minus s plus second term, so in which the denominator is 1 plus w raised to s minus r. So can we write w raised to s minus r as w raised to minus of r minus s? Both are same, right? W raised to minus of r minus s. So which is equal to, so which is in the form of a raised to minus 1, right? So which is 1 by w raised to r minus s, right? So in place of this, so 1 plus, and in place of second term w raised to s minus r, can we write 1 by w raised to r minus s? Yes, therefore the second term can be written as 1 by 1 plus, so in place of this, we can write 1 by w raised to r minus s, right? Simplified. So first term will be as it is 1 by 1 plus w raised to r minus s plus, so 1 by, so in the second term, so denominator of the denominator is w raised to r minus s, right? So numerator of the denominator becomes w raised to r minus s plus 1. Since we are taking w raised to r minus s as LCM here, right? So denominator of the denominator will go to numerator, right? Therefore, first term will be as it is 1 by 1 plus w raised to r minus s plus, so numerator becomes w raised to r minus s, and the denominator of the second term is, so w raised to r minus s plus 1, or simply we'll write 1 plus w raised to r minus s. Now consider first and second terms, so in which the denominators are same, therefore the LCM is same, right? So 1 plus w raised to r minus s, and the numerator becomes 1 plus w raised to r minus s, right? So we can cancel both numerator and denominator, and the answer is 1, right? So the given expression is equal to 1. So look at the options. Option B is the right answer. Question number 2. If 1 by m plus 1 by n plus 1 by o is equal to 1 by m plus n plus o, where m plus n plus o is not equal to 0, and m and o, the product of m and o is also not equal to 0. What's the value of m plus n into n plus o into o plus m, right? So here students, let us consider the given equation. So 1 by m plus 1 by n plus 1 by o, which is equal to 1 by m plus n plus o, right? So here in the LHS part, we'll take the LCM. So m into n into o is the LCM, and the numerator becomes, so here the denominator in the first term is m, so numerator becomes n into o, and numerator of the second term becomes m into o, since the denominator is n, and numerator of the third term becomes m into n, which is equal to 1 by m plus n plus o. So after cross multiplication, you will get m plus n plus o into no plus mo plus mn is equal to m into n into o, right? So in the question, we have m plus n into the remaining two terms, right? Therefore, so first let us take m plus n in the LHS part, right? So m plus n into the second term, no plus mo plus mn, plus, and the last term in the LHS part, in the first term is O, plus O into the second term, no plus mo plus mn, right? So is equal to m into n into O. So instead of taking m plus n plus O in the LHS part, first we have taken m plus n, then we have taken O into the second term, right? So now let us consider the second term here. So we'll leave m plus n as it is, right? So no plus mo plus mn. Let it be as it is. So in the second term, so we'll expand this. O square n plus mo square plus mn into O is equal to the RHS part, right? So here we can take O square as common here, right? So m plus n into no plus mo plus mn, this will be as it is, plus here we'll take out O square and the remaining term is m plus n, and the last term will be m into n into O is equal to mno. So here we can cancel mno and mno, right? So therefore here, so between first and the second term, right, m plus n is common. We'll take m plus n as common, and the remaining terms are no plus mo plus mn plus O square is equal to 0. mno minus mno is 0, right? This is 0. So here we have m plus n term. In the question, we have n plus O also, right? So take the terms, right? So in which O is common, so we'll take no and O square. So O is common, right? So m plus n into inside the bracket, we'll take no and O square in which O is common, and the remaining terms are n plus O, right? And in the remaining two terms, mo and mn, m is common. So we'll take plus m into n plus O or O plus n, both are same. N plus O, close the bracket, which is equal to 0, right? So the terms inside the brackets in which n plus O is common, we'll take out that common term. So m plus n into, take out n plus O common, and the remaining terms are O plus m. These two are remaining terms, O plus m is equal to 0. Therefore, the product of m plus n plus O and O plus m, right? So the product. The question is the product of m plus n plus into m plus n into n plus O into O plus n is always 0, right? So which is equal to 0. Option A is the right answer. Provided m plus n plus O should not be equal to 0 and the product of m, n and O should not be equal to 0. And given that 1 by m plus 1 by n plus 1 by O is equal to 1 by m plus n plus O. So in this case, the product of these three terms is always 0. So option A is the right answer. Question number 3. If A by B plus C is equal to B by C plus A is equal to C by A plus B, then each of the ratios is equal to. So let us consider, students, each of the ratios is equal to an unknown term, right? Let it be K, right? Therefore, we can write A by B plus C, which is equal to B by C plus A is equal to C by A plus B is equal to K. Right? So let each of the ratios is equal to K, right? Therefore, we can write A by B plus C is equal to K. Therefore, A can be written as K into B plus C, right? Since A by B plus C is equal to K. And B can be written as K into C plus A, right? The denominator is C plus A. And C can be written as K into A plus B, right? So consider these three as equation 1, 2, and 3. Here, students, we need to find the value of K, right? Because the question is, so then each of the ratios is equal to. So according to our assumptions, So K is each of the ratios, right? Therefore, we need to find the value of K here, right? So from equation 1, 2 and 3. So let us add 3 equations, right? So 1 plus 2 plus 3 gives, so not numerator, LHS part, left hand side part becomes A plus B plus C, right? Is equal to, so right hand side becomes K into B plus C becomes KB plus KC plus, so second equation. So KC plus KA plus KA plus KB, right? So add all the RHS part, right? So now KB plus KB, 2KB, KA plus KA, 2KA, KC plus KC, 2KC, right? Therefore, we can write it as 2KA plus 2KB plus 2KC, right? So we can take out 2K common, A plus B plus C, right? 2K into A plus B plus C is equal to the LHS part, A plus B plus C. So here we can cancel A plus B plus C. Therefore, 1 is equal to 2K. Therefore, value of K is equal to 1 by 2. So what is K according to our assumptions? K is each of the ratios, right? So is equal to 1 by 2. Option C is the right answer. Question number 4. If x plus 1 by 2x is equal to 2, then find the value of 8x cube plus 1 by x cube. Here, so we need to find the value of 8x cube plus 1 by x cube, right? Given that x plus 1 by 2x is equal to 2, right? So let us cube the given expression, right? That means, so given expression is in the form of a plus b is equal to some value. Here a is x, b is 1 by 2x. So after cubing, right, so you will get the expression a plus b cube is equal to a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b, right? From the formula, apply the same formula. Here, x plus 1 by 2x, the whole cube, is equal to, so cube of LHS is equal to cube of RHS, right? So apply the formula, same formula, a plus b whole cube is equal to a cube is x cube plus b cube is 1 by 2x, the whole cube means 1 by 8x cube plus 3 times ab, 3a is x, b is 1 by 2x, right? Into a plus b, x plus 1 by 2x is equal to 2 cube is 8, right? So x cube plus 1 by 8x cube. Here we can cancel x and x, right? Plus 3 by 2 into x plus 1 by 2x is equal to 2, which is already given. So it becomes into 2 is equal to 8. So here also you can cancel 2 and 2. So x cube plus 1 by 8x cube is equal to 8 minus 3, which is 5, right? So here the question is asked to find the value of 8x cube plus 1 by x cube, right? So let us multiply the given equation by 8, right? Multiply by 8. So the given equation becomes, so 8 into x cube plus 1 by 8x cube is equal to 8 minus 3 is 5. So multiply by 8, right? So it becomes 5 into 8. Here, so LHS becomes 8x cube plus 8 into 1 by 8x cube becomes 1 by x cube, right? Is equal to 40. Therefore, the answer is 8x cube plus 1 by x cube is equal to 40. Option C is the right answer. Here, the simple concept is apply the formula of a plus b whole cube, right? Since a plus b is already given, we need to find a cube plus b cube. If you consider, so a as x, b as 1 by 2x, a cube plus b cube becomes x cube plus 1 by 8x cube plus the remaining terms, so 3ab plus a 3ab into a plus b, right? So just multiply this part, LHS part, x cube plus 1 by 8x cube by 8, you will get the answer. Therefore, the answer is 40, option C. Question 5. If x plus y plus z is equal to 6, then the value of x minus 1 whole cube plus y minus 2 whole cube plus z minus 3 whole cube is. So students, here let us consider x minus 1 as a, right, for our convenience. So x minus 1 as a, y minus 2 as b, and z minus 3 as c, right? So if x minus 1 is a, then x will be equal to a plus 1, right? Y is equal to b plus 2, z is equal to c plus 3, right? So given that x plus y plus z is equal to 6, so let us consider that relation. X plus y plus z is equal to 6. So in place of x, we'll write a plus 1, right? So a plus 1 plus y is equal to b plus 2, right? B plus 2, and z is equal to c plus 3. So we'll write that c plus 3 is equal to 6. Therefore, so we'll take a plus b plus c, right? A plus b plus c plus 6 is equal to 6. Or you can consider a plus b plus c. Only a plus b plus c is equal to 6 minus 6, which is 0, right? So if a plus b plus c is equal to 0, consider a plus b plus c the whole cube of that, right? Because finally we are going to find the value of x minus 1 whole cube, so on, right? Since x minus 1 is a, y minus 2 is b, z minus 3 is c, right? So we'll consider a plus b plus c the whole cube is 0 cube, which is 0, right? So what is the formula? So which relates a plus b plus c the whole cube, right, and its factors. So here a plus b plus c the whole cube. Formula says a cube plus b cube plus c cube plus, so 3 times a plus b into b plus c into c plus a right? Here we'll write a cube plus b cube plus c cube plus 3 times. So a plus b, since a plus b plus c is 0, a plus b becomes minus c, right? So 3 times minus c. So b into b plus c. B plus c is minus a, right? So into c plus a is minus b is equal to 0, right? So a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to, so a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc becomes 0. So with a cube plus b cube plus c cube becomes 3abc, right? So here, come back to the expression x minus 1 whole cube. Since x minus 1 is a, so x minus 1 whole cube becomes a cube, right? So in place of a cube, we'll write x minus 1 whole cube. In place of b cube, we'll write y minus 2 the whole cube. In place of c, we'll write z minus 3, right? Z minus 3 the whole cube is equal to 3 times. So a is x minus 1, b is y minus 2, right? So x minus 1, b is y minus 2, and c is z minus 3, right? Therefore, the value of the expression is, so 3 times x minus 1 into y minus 2 into z minus 3. So option D, right? Look at option D. Option D is the right answer. So here, students, we are taking x minus 1 as a. For our convenience, we are taking y minus 2 as b, z minus 3 as c. Therefore, x plus y plus z is equal to 6 becomes, so in place of x, we are writing a plus 1. So y we are writing as b plus 2, like that, right? So a plus b plus c becomes 0. Then cubing on both sides, a plus b plus c cube becomes 0. So from the formula, a plus b plus c the whole cube is a cube plus b cube plus c cube plus 3 times a plus b into b plus c into c plus a. But a plus b is minus c because of this relation. A plus b plus c is equal to 0, right? So substitute the values, you will get a cube plus b cube plus c cube as 3abc. Right? So now substitute the value of A, B, and C. You will get the answer, right? So option D is the right answer. Question number 6. If x square plus 1 is equal to 2x, then value of x raised to 4 plus 1 by x square whole divided by x square minus 3x plus 1 is. So let us find the value of x first using the relation x square plus 1 is equal to 2x, right? So x square plus 1 is equal to 2x. Therefore, x square minus 2x plus 1 becomes 0, a quadratic equation, right? So, which is in the form of x minus 1 the whole square, right? So, x square minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0 is nothing but x minus 1 the whole square is equal to 0, which means x minus 1 is equal to 0, all right? So, therefore, x minus 1 is equal to 0. This implies x is equal to 1, right? If x is 1, so value of the expression x raised to 4 becomes 1 raised to 4 plus 1 by x square is 1 square whole divided by 1 square. So x square minus 3 into 1 is 3 plus 1, which is equal to 1 plus 1 whole divided by 1 minus 3 plus 1. So which is 2 divided by minus 1, which is minus 2 is the answer, right? So option D is the right answer. Students, first we need to find the value of x using the given relation x square minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. So this one, right? A quadratic equation, simple quadratic equation. So x minus 1 the whole square is 0, right? Therefore, value of x is 1. Therefore, the value of the given expression becomes minus 2, right? Option D is the right answer. Question number 7. What is the remainder when 3r cube minus 2r square s minus 13rs square plus 10s cube is divided by r minus 2s? Here, one of the factors of the given expression is given. So here factor is r minus 2s is one of its factors, right? So in any algebraic expression, right? So for example, x square minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0, an algebraic expression. So no need to equate this to 0. So just an expression. So it has the factors x minus 1 and x minus 1. Or this can be written as x minus 1 the whole square, right? So which means either x minus 1 is equal to 0 or x minus 1. Another factor is also x minus 1, right? So x minus 1 is 0 or x minus 1 is 0, right? Therefore, so if an algebraic expression can be written as a product of its factors, then either first factor is equal to 0 or the second factor is equal to 0, right? Similarly, here, so to the given expression also, one of the factors is given r minus 2s. That means r minus 2s is equal to 0 or another factor is equal to 0, right? If r minus 2s is 0, what is the value of r? R is equal to 2s, right? Substitute the value of r in the given expression, right? So we'll go one by one, right? So r minus 2s is a factor. Therefore, r minus 2s is equal to 0, right? Which implies r is equal to 2s. Substitute the value. So 3 into r cube is 2s the whole cube minus 2r square. R square is 2s the whole square into s minus 13 into r is 2s, right, into s square plus 10s cube, right, is equal to 3 into 8s cube minus, so 2 into 4s square into s. Directly you can write it as 4s cube. So 26s cube plus 10s cube, which is equal to 24s cube minus 8s cube minus 26s cube plus 10s cube. So which is equal to 0, right? So the remainder when the given expression is divided by r minus 2s is 0, right? Therefore, so the given expression can be written as product of r minus 2s and another algebraic expression, right? Therefore, the remainder is 0. Therefore, option A is the right answer, right? So for example, if you want, I'll take the same example, x square minus 2x plus 1. Right? Again, an algebraic expression, right? When it is divided by one of its factors, x minus 1, what is the remainder? You will get 0 as the remainder, because the given expression can be written as x minus 1 into x minus 1, right? So here, so since x minus 1 is 0, value of x is equal to 1, right? So expression becomes x square minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 1 minus 2 plus 1, which is 0. Therefore, you will get 0 as the remainder, right? As the given expression can be written as x minus 1 into x minus 1, right? Therefore, similarly, to the given mathematical expression, algebraic expression also. So when it is divided by r minus 2s, you will get 0 as remainder, right? Option A is the right answer. Question number 8. What is the nature of the roots of the equation uz square minus u minus v into z minus v is equal to 0, where u and v are integers, uv are integers and u is not equal to 0, right? So the given equation is a quadratic equation. We all know that, because here u, v are integers and z is unknown. It is variable, right? Therefore, so depending upon the power, so z square minus u minus v into z. So the powers are in decreasing order and starting from square, which is the power 2. Therefore, the given equation is a quadratic equation, right? So in a quadratic equation, first we need to decide whether the equation has a solution, whether it has more than one solutions, or whether it has no solution or not, right? So how many solutions the given equation has, that we need to decide first, right? For that, we need a discriminant of the equation, right? So what is discriminant? Discriminant. So in a general quadratic equation, for example, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, a general quadratic equation. So in which discriminant is equal to b square minus 4ac. So that means square of the coefficient of x minus 4 times square of coefficient of x square into the last constant, which is c. So b square minus 4ac is called discriminant. So here the discriminant tells us whether there is a solution for the given equation, or whether there are two solutions or no solution, right? So first we need to decide the discriminant, right? B square minus 4ac. In the given quadratic equation, what is B square minus 4ac? So which is equal to coefficient of x the whole square. So here variable is z. So its coefficient is minus u minus v. Its a square gives b square minus 4 times. Here a is nothing but coefficient of z square, which is u, into c is nothing but the last constant, which is minus v, right? So here minus of u minus v whole square. For that we use the formula a minus b whole square, which is a square plus b square minus 2ab. Right? Here minus of square means plus, right? So a square is u square plus b square is v square minus 2 times uv gives. And the last term becomes minus of minus plus 4 times uv. Therefore, we have u square plus v square plus 2uv. So which is nothing but u plus v the whole square. Therefore, the roots of the equation are u plus v and u plus v. Right? U plus v into u plus v. Therefore, there is a solution for the given quadratic equation, and these are the roots. So u plus v and u plus v, these are the roots, and these roots are, so here is a square, u plus v the whole square, right? U plus v the whole square. So this square indicates both the roots are rational roots, always rational, right? Therefore, option B is the right answer. Rational roots means you can express the roots in P by Q form, right? Where Q is not equal to 0, right? Therefore, the roots are always rational. Option B is the right answer. Question number 9. If u square is equal to gv plus hw, v square is equal to fu plus, so this should be hw, right? That is a small correction in the question. So v square is equal to fu plus hw and w square is equal to fu plus gv. Then what is the expression? 1 by u plus f. So this should be f by u plus f plus g by v plus g plus h by w plus h, right, is equal to. So we need to find the value of this expression. Right. So for that, let us consider the first equation, which is u square is equal to gv plus hw. Right. So look at the expression, the value of the expression that we need to find out. Right. So this expression f by u plus f. So consider the denominator. So in which we have two terms u and f. Right. So to get this as denominator u plus f. Right. So let us add u into f to the both LHS and RHS of the given expression this, right? That is u square plus uf or fu, both are same, is equal to gv plus hw plus uf, right? Therefore, here in the LHS part, we can take out u as common into u plus f is equal to gv plus hw plus uf. Therefore, we can write, so look at this expression, f by u plus f, right? So we'll take 1 by u plus f is equal to u by gv plus hw plus uf, right? So take this u plus f to the RHS part, it goes to denominator, and in the LHS part, u by gv plus hw plus uf, right? Just we are interchanging LHS and RHS here, right? So therefore, so 1 by u plus f is this much. Therefore, so we'll take f by u plus f. Therefore, f by u plus f is equal to, just multiply both LHS and RHS by f, right? Is equal to uf by gv plus hw plus uf, right? Consider this as equation 1, right? Let us consider the next equation, which is already given in the question. V square is equal to fu plus hw, right? So consider the second term in the expression, right, which is g by v plus g, right? So denominator contains v and g. Therefore, so we'll add v square to gv, right? So that we can take out v as common and the remaining term will be v plus g, right? So is equal to fu plus hw, add gv, right? So here v is common, v into v plus g is equal to fu plus hw plus gv, or so v by fu plus hw plus gv is equal to 1 by v plus g, right? So here look at the second term in this expression, g by v plus g. Just multiply both LHS and RHS by g, right? So when it is multiplied by g, so LHS becomes v into g by fu plus hw plus gv is equal to g by v plus g. So consider this as equation 2. Now consider the last equation which is given, w square is equal to fu plus gv, right? So and third term in the equation or expression is h by w plus h. So denominator contains w and h, right? Therefore add a term to w square which contains w and h, right? So which is hw or wh. So w square plus hw is equal to fu plus gv plus hw, right? So take out w as common, w into w plus h is equal to fu plus gv plus hw, right? Therefore, so we'll consider 1 by w plus h is equal to, right? So w by fu plus gv plus hw, right? So therefore h by w plus h. So h by, just multiply both LHS and RHS by h, you will get wh divided by Fu plus Gv plus Hw. So consider this as equation 3. So let us add 3 equations, right? So equation 1 plus 2 plus 3 gives. Add all the equations because we are going to find the sum of these 3, equation 1, 2 and 3, right? F by U plus F, F by U plus F, add all the LHS parts, right? So, is equal to, so here G by V plus G, will consider G by V plus G plus H by W plus H is equal to UF, since the denominators are same, right? Here, so we are just adding all the numerators. So UF plus VG plus WH divided by, again same, FU or UF, both are same, UF plus VG plus WH. So we can cancel both numerator and denominators. So the answer is 1, right? Sum of the 3 terms given is equal to 1. So look at the options. Option B is the right answer. Question number 10. If x plus 1 by x the whole square is equal to 3, then the value of x raised to 72 plus x raised to 66 plus x raised to 54, so on up to 1 is equal to. So look at the exponents here. So 72, 66, right? So 54, 36, 26 and 6. So all these powers are multiples of 6, right? Multiples of 6. That means we can express x raised to 72 as, so x to the power of 6 whole raised to 12. Since 12 into 6 is 72, right? Similarly, x raised to 66 can be written as x raised to 6 whole raised to 11 plus x raised to 54 can be written as x raised to 6 whole raised to 9 plus raised to 36 can be written as x raised to 6 whole raised to 6, right? So plus x raised to 6 whole raised to 4 plus x raised to 6 plus 1, right? So the given expression can be written like this, right? Since we are using simple concept of a raised to m whole raised to n is a raised to m into n. Simple concept, right? Therefore, first we need to find the value of x raised to 6 using the given relation, right? So side by side, we'll write the given equation x plus 1 by x the whole square is equal to 3, right? Square of an expression is 3. Therefore, the given expression x plus 1 by x is equal to root of 3. Can we write? So let us cube both LHS and RHS, right? Cubing both sides, right hand side and left hand side, right? So left hand side becomes x plus 1 by x the whole cube is equal to root 3 the whole cube. So apply the formula of a plus b whole cube, a cube which is x cube plus b cube 1 by x cube, right? So plus 3 times a plus b, x plus 1 by x is equal to root 3, the cube is 3 root 3. Therefore, x cube plus 1 by x cube plus 3 into 1, x plus 1 by x is equal to root 3, right? So we'll write 3 into root 3 is equal to 3 root 3. Therefore, x cube plus 1 by x cube is equal to 0, right? Therefore, we'll take x cube as LCM, right? Numerator becomes x cube into x cube is x raised to 6 plus 1 is equal to 0. This implies x raised to 6 plus 1 is also 0, right? Right? Therefore, x raised to 6, value of x raised to 6 is minus 1, which is very important. Let us express the given expression as, right, powers of x raised to x raised to 6, sorry, x raised to 6, which we have already written here. Since x raised to 6 is minus 1, right? So x raised to 72 can be written as minus 1 to the power of 12. Since x raised to 6 is minus 1, right? So next term becomes minus 1 to the power of 11. So minus 1 to the power of 9 plus minus 1 to the power of 6 plus minus 1 to the power of 4. X raised to 6 is minus 1 itself. Lastly, plus 1, right? So minus 1 to the even power is plus 1, right? Plus minus 1 to the power of odd number, which is 11, right, is minus 1. Plus, again the power is odd, which is 9. Therefore, minus 1 itself. Plus minus 1 to the power of 6 is plus 1. Again, even power, therefore it becomes plus 1. Lastly, minus 1 plus 1. Therefore, so 1 minus 1, 0. Again, minus 1 plus 1, 0. So plus 1 minus 1, 0. Lastly, we have plus 1, right? So plus 1 is the answer. Option A is the right answer, right? So first, students, we have to express the given expression as power of, right? So each term is a power of x raised to 6, right? X raised to 6 whole raised to 12. So x raised to 6 whole raised to 11. Since all these powers are multiples of 6, right? So for that, so our next step is to find the value of x raised to 6, right? For that, let us use the given equation x plus 1 by x the whole square is equal to 3, right? After simplification, you will get x plus 1 by x as root 3. So cubing both sides, both LHS and RHS, and apply the formula of a plus b whole cube, you will get x cube plus 1 by x cube as 0, right? Let us take x cube as LCM here. So numerator becomes x raised to 6 plus 1. So numerator is equal to 0, right? Since we take x cube to the RHS part, it becomes 0. Therefore, x raised to 6 becomes minus 1, right? So substitute the value of x raised to 6 in the given expression. You will get 1 as the final answer, right? Option A is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice all the questions, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 11. If two factors of a raised to 4 minus 9a square plus 2a plus 8 are a plus 1 and a minus 1, then what are the other two factors? Here, two factors of an expression are given, right? That means a raised to 4 minus 9a square plus 2a plus 8, right, is expressed as product of its factors. So two factors are a plus 1 and a minus 1. So a plus 1 into a minus 1 and other two factors. So product of other two factors gives the complete algebraic expression a raised to 4 minus this one 9a square plus 2a plus 8, right? So we need to find the other two factors, right? So when the two factors are multiplied, right, with the other two factors, you will get this algebraic expression, right? Therefore, the product of other two factors, these two factors and their product is nothing but a raised to 4 minus 9a square plus 2a plus 8 divided by the given two factors. So a plus 1 into a minus 1. So this gives product of other two factors, right? Product of other two factors, right? So let us find the product of other two factors first. Later we can individually find the other two factors, right? So let us consider the expression divided by a plus 1 into a minus 1. So a plus 1 into a minus 1 is nothing but a square minus 1, right? So we'll consider a raised to 4 minus 9a square plus 2a plus 8 divided by a plus 1 into a minus 1, which is nothing but a square minus 1, right? Which is in the form of a plus b into a minus b, which is a square minus b square, right? So it is a square minus 1 is the product of given two factors, right? So by division method, we are going to find the product of other two factors, right? So a raised to 4 divided by a square gives a square. So take the product of a square and a square minus 1. So a raised to 4 minus a square, right? So after subtracting, you will get minus 8a square. Now borrow 2a, right? Plus 2a right? Now take minus 8a square divided by 8 a square, right? So you'll get minus 8. So they take the product minus 8 into a square minus 1. You will get minus 8a square plus 8. Therefore, so after subtracting, you will get, so 2a. So minus of plus becomes minus 8. Now borrow plus 8. Therefore, you will have 2a, right? So which is equal to 2a as the remainder. Therefore, so the given expression, so we'll write the given expression a raised to 4 minus 9a square plus 2a plus 8 can be written as product of this one, a square minus 1, which is nothing but a plus 1 into a minus 1 into a square minus 8, right? Minus the remainder, which is 2a, minus the remainder 2a, right? Therefore, so product of other two factors is, so product of other two factors is nothing but, so a square minus 8 minus 2a, right? This is the product. So let us find other two factors. Since it is the product of two factors, so let us factorize it, right? So factorizing a square minus 2a minus 8. So this one is equal to, so split the middle term, because a square minus 2a minus 8 is a quadratic expression, right? So a square minus 4a plus 2a, minus 4a plus 2a gives minus 2a, and product of their coefficient gives minus 8, right? So take first two terms where a is common, a into a minus 4 plus 2 is common in the last two terms into a minus 4. Therefore, so a minus 4 into a plus 2, right? So the product of a minus 4 into a plus 2 gives the expression a square minus 2a minus 8. Therefore, other two factors of the given expression are a minus 4 and a plus 2, right? So a minus 4 and a plus 2. These are the other two factors, right? Therefore, so a minus 4 and a plus 2. Option C is the right answer, right? Here, students, the method is, first we need to find product of other two factors. So divide the given expression by the product of given two factors. So given two factors product is a square minus 1, right? By factorization method, by division method, right? We have to calculate the product of other two factors, right? So here a square minus 8 minus the remainder, which is 2a, minus 2a gives the product of other two factors, right? So by factorizing the expression, you will get the other two factors, right? Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question number 12. Here are two linear equations given, students. Here assertion A says the system of the equations, two equations, has no solution, right? So there is a reason R, the system of equations. So another system of equations, two linear equations have been given. So it has no solution if minus A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, right? So we need to decide, so whether A is right, R is wrong, whether both A and R are true or false or not, right? We have to decide. So when there are two linear equations given, we need to follow three rules, right? So the first rule says, so A1 by A2. So in general case, A1 and A2 are the coefficients of the variables, right? Here, so look at the reason R. So in this system of equations, A1 and A2 are the coefficients of P in two linear equations, whereas B1 and B2 are coefficients of Q, right? Whereas C1 and C2 are the constants, right? So in a particular case, so in first system of equations, 2 and 4 are A1 and A2 respectively. 4 and 8 are A1, B1 and B2, where 1 and 3 are C1 and C2 respectively, right? So in a system of linear equations, if A1 by A2 right? The ratio of the coefficients of first variable, right? So A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, right? So then there will be a unique solution. There will be a single unique solution for the given set of equations or given system of equations, right? If A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, there will be a unique solution. The second rule says if A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, right? So two ratios are equal, right? So which in turn is equal to C1 by C2, right? So the ratio of the corresponding coefficients are equal. When the ratios are equal, then there will be infinitely many solutions. So such system of equations, right? So we'll have many solutions, infinitely many solutions, right? So third rule says if A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but which is not equal to C1 by C2, right? So the ratio of the coefficients are equal, right? These two ratios are equal, but this ratio is not equal to C1 by C2, the ratio of the constants, right? C1 by C2 means the ratio of the constants. In that case, there will be no solution, right? So there will be no solution for the given system of equations, right? So now apply these three rules to the given set of equations, right? So consider the system of equation, first system of equations. So in that A1 by A2 is 2 by 4, right? So which is equal to B1 by B2, which is 4 by 8, right? So here the ratio is 1 by 2, right? So 2 by 4 is nothing but 1 by 2. So here A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B1 by B2, but it is not equal to C1 by C2, that is 1 by 3, right? When A1 and A2, so the ratio is equal to B1 by B2, which is not equal to C1 by C2, there will be no solution for the given system of equation according to third rule, right? Therefore, so assertion A, right, so has no solution, which is true, right, which is true according to third rule, right? Apply these rules to the second system of equations, right? Here it is given that if minus A1 by A2, this rule, minus A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, so the system has no solution, right? System has no solution only if A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, which is not equal to C1 by C2, right? Therefore, the second system of equation, so the reason R is not true, not true. Here A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. In that case, there will be a unique solution. There will be a single unique solution, right? But given that, so the system has no solution. Therefore, so the second one is not true, right? Therefore, look at the options. A is true, but R is false. Assertion A is true, but reason R is false. Therefore, option C is the right answer. So, only thing is you have to keep these three rules in your mind, right? So, in a system of equations, A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, then that system will have a unique solution, right? If A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, it is equal to C1 by C2. In that case, there will be many solutions, right, for the system of equations. So, if A1 by A2 by A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but which is not equal to C1 by B2, C1 by C2, then there will be no solution, right? Therefore, option C is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice such type of questions, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app to practice algebra and applications and the problems related to algebra and applications. So the link is given in the description box. Question 13. If c raised to 4 plus d raised to 4 is equal to 17 and c plus d is equal to 1, then what's the value of c square d square minus 2cd, right? Here the question is in terms of c square d square and c into d, right? Therefore, let us express the given equation. So, which is c raised to 4 plus d raised to 4 is equal to 17 in terms of c square d square and c into d, right? For that, so let us consider c raised to 4 plus d raised to 4 is equal to 17, right? So we can write c raised to 4 as c square the whole square, d raised to 4 as d square the whole square is equal to 17, right? So here, this equation c square the whole square plus d square the whole square. So any number, so for example, m square plus n square, right? So it's m, it is in terms of m square plus n square. So this can be written as m plus n the whole square minus 2 times m into n, right? Because m plus n the whole square is m square plus n square plus 2mn, right? Subtract that 2mn, it becomes minus 2mn, right? Similarly, for c square the whole square plus d square the whole square can be written as, in place of m, we are writing c square. In place of n, we are writing d square, right? C square plus d square the whole square minus 2 times mn. So m is c square, n is d square, right? So is equal to 17. Again, this term c square plus d square is in terms of m square plus n square, right? So we can write this term which is inside the bracket as c plus d the whole square minus 2 times cd, right? So it's a whole square because the question says c square plus d square the whole square, right? Minus, so the remaining term is 2 times c square d square is equal to 17, right? So let us consider c plus d. So which is already given, c plus d is equal to 1. Therefore, we can write it as 1 minus 2 times cd the whole square minus 2c square d square is equal to 17. So let us express 1 minus 2cd as a minus b the whole square, which is in the form of a minus b whole square. So which is nothing but a square plus b square minus 2ab. Apply the same formula. A square is 1, b square is 2cd the whole square, which is 4 times c square d square minus 2ab. So minus 2 times a is 1, b is 2cd. So it becomes, so minus 4cd minus next term is 2 times c square d square is equal to 17. Here 4c square d square minus 2c square d square is 2 times c square d square minus 4cd is equal to 17 minus 1, right? 17 minus 1. Take this 1 to the RHS part. Therefore, here we'll take 2 as common. So c square d square minus 2cd is equal to 16. Therefore, here the question is c square d square minus 2cd, right? So we need c square d square minus 2cd. So c square d square minus 2cd is equal to 16 divided by 2, which is 8. Therefore, option, look at the options. Option A is the right answer. The answer is 8, right? Question 14. The value of x in the equation 1 by x minus 3 minus 1 by x plus 5 is equal to 1 by 6 r. Here, students, we are just simplifying the given equation first, right? So, here the given equation can be written as, so in the denominators, we have x minus 3 and x plus 5, right? So, let us take the LCM of these two denominators. So, x minus 3, LCM is x minus 3 into x plus 5. Right? Therefore, the numerators become, here x minus 3 is the denominator. Therefore, multiply the numerator by x plus 5. It becomes x plus 5 into 1, which is x plus 5, minus, so multiply the second numerator by x minus 3, since x plus 5 is the denominator, right? So, x minus 3 into 1 is x minus 3 itself is equal to 1 by 6, right? Therefore, numerator becomes x plus 5 minus x plus 3. So, which is 8. right? 5 plus 3 is 8. X minus x becomes 0. And the denominator, just multiply x minus 3 and x plus 5. You will get x square minus 3x plus 5x minus 15, right? Is equal to 1 by 6. Still, we can simplify. So it becomes 8 by x square plus 2x minus 15 is equal to 1 by 6. So cross multiplication 8 into 6, 48 is equal to, so take this x square plus 2x minus 15 to the RHS part. So it becomes x square plus 2x minus 15 in the numerator, right? So take this 48 to this quadratic equation part, right? So it becomes minus 48. Therefore, equation becomes x square plus 2x minus 15 minus 48 is equal to 0. So x square plus 2x minus 63 is equal to 0. So here is a quadratic equation. Split the middle term to get the unknown term or to find the value of x, right? So it becomes x square. Here, some of the factors or some of the numbers should be plus 2x or plus 2 and their product should be minus 63, right? Therefore, the numbers are plus 9 and minus 7, right? Therefore, 2x can be written as plus 9x minus 7x. So that product of 9 and minus 7 is minus 63, right? So minus 63 is the remaining term is equal to 0. Take first two terms where x is common and the remaining term becomes x into x plus 9. And in the last two terms, minus 7 is common. So into x plus 9 is equal to 0. Therefore, x minus 7 is equal to 0 and x plus 9 is equal to 0. Right? So therefore, value of x is equal to 7 or x is equal to minus 9. For both the values of x, so which are 7 and minus 9, the equation gets satisfied. So 7 and minus 9. Therefore, values of x in the equation are 7 and minus 9. Option A is the right answer. Right? Option A. Question 15. If x plus 1 by x is equal to 2 and x is real, then value of x raised to 17 plus 1 by x raised to 19 is. Here, students, look at the powers of x, 17 and 19, right? So here 17 and 19 are prime numbers. Why we are considering these numbers? Prime numbers, because if you consider the given equation x plus 1 by x is equal to 2, if you cube the equation or if you start raising the power, right? So by considering x plus 1 by x square or its cube, or if you continue raising its power, you won't get power of x as a 17 and 19. Because these two are prime numbers, that means they have their factors as 1 and the number itself, 1 and 17 and 1 and 19. Therefore, you cannot express 17 as, so x raised to square raised to any number. For example, raised to, if you raise this power to 8, you will get x raised to 16, not 17, right? Therefore, so here if you consider x raised to 19 also. So if you consider x square, right, raise the power to 9, you will get x raised to 18, not 19, right? Therefore, here the simplest way is to find the value of x using the given equation. Substitute the value of x in the expression, x raised to 17 plus 1 by x raised to 19, right? So let us find the value of x first, right? So x plus 1 by x is equal to 2, right? So simplify it. Here, by taking x as the LCM, here numerator becomes x square plus 1 is equal to 2. So x square plus 1 is equal to 2x. Take this 2x to the LHS part. X square minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. A quadratic equation. So find the value of x by splitting the middle term, right? So middle term can be written as, so minus x. So that, so coefficient of x is minus 1 and another x is also minus 1. Their product becomes a third term which is x, right? So plus 1 is equal to 0. Take first two terms where x is common. So x minus 1 is the remaining term. Minus 1 is common in the last two terms. And x minus 1 is the remaining term. Is equal to 0. Therefore, the value of x is equal to 1. In both the cases, x minus 1 is 0 and x minus 1 is 0. So, value of x is 1. So, substitute the value of x in the given expression. X raised to 17 becomes 1 raised to 17 plus 1 by x raised to 19 becomes 1 raised to 19. Therefore, it becomes 1 plus 1, which is 2. Therefore, the value of given expression is 2. Option C is the right answer. Here, we are directly finding the value of x first, where x is a real number, right? And substitute the value of x in the given expression, right? So, option C is the right answer. Question 16. What are the values of a and b respectively if root 5 minus 1 by root 5 plus 1 plus root 5 plus 1 by root 5 minus 1 is equal to a plus b root 5? Right? Here, students, we are just simplifying the given equation to find the values of a and b. Right? So, to simplify, so we are taking the LCM of the denominators. Right? Here, denominators are root 5 plus 1 and root 5 minus 1. Their product is nothing but their LCM, right? So, root 5 minus 1. And the numerator becomes, so root 5 minus 1 into root 5 minus 1. Since the denominator is root 5 plus 1, multiply both numerator and denominator by root 5 minus 1, right? So, here root 5 minus 1 the whole square, it becomes plus numerator of the second term becomes root 5 plus 1 the whole square is equal to a plus b root 5, right? So, simplify it. So, the first term is in the form of a minus b whole square, which is nothing but a square plus b square minus 2 times ab, right? 2 times ab minus 2ab. Apply the same formula here. So, root 5 minus 1 the whole square. Root 5 the whole square is 5 itself. Plus b square is 1 minus 2 times ab. It becomes 2 root 5. Plus second term is in the form of a plus b whole square. Right? So, a plus b whole square is a square plus b square plus 2ab. Right? Therefore, it becomes a square. So, 5 plus b square plus 1 plus 2ab. 2 times root 5 into 1 is root 5. And the denominator becomes, so denominator is in the form of a plus b into a minus b, which is a square minus b square. So, 5 minus 1, right? So, a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square is equal to, so we'll write the RHS part here. So, a plus b root 5. So, consider the left hand side. So, 5 plus 1 plus 5 plus 1, which is 12. Minus 2 root 5 plus 2 root 5 will get cancelled. So, and the denominator is 5 minus 1, which is 4, is equal to a plus b root 5. Right? So, 12 by 4 is 3 is equal to a plus b root 5. Now, consider the values of a and b. Right? Look at the options. So, if a is 3, b is 0. Right? If a is 3, b is 0. So, a becomes 3 plus b is 0 into 5 becomes 0. So, LHS will be equal to RHS. Only when a is 3, b is 0. Just avoid the second term, which is b root 5. Since root 5 is a fraction. Fraction into a number. It may be 3, right? Or any number other than 0. You will get a fraction, right? So, this will not be equal to 3. Therefore, value of b becomes 0 and a is equal to 3, right? Therefore, option A is the right answer. If you consider option B, in which a is 0, b is 3, in that case, you will get a fraction, right? Because a plus b root 5, it is RHS part is. And option C also is not equal to 0. If a is 0, b is 0, whole value becomes 0, right? If a is 3, b is also 3, you will get a fraction which is not equal to 3. Therefore, only for option A, for A is equal to 3, B is equal to 0, right? A plus B root 5 becomes 3. Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 17. The equation 7 raised to x minus 1 plus 11 raised to x minus 1 is equal to 170 has. Options are no solution, one solution, two solutions, and three solutions. Here, students, we are considering trial and error method, right? So that means trial and error method. That means assume the value of x as 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Right? For a particular value of x, the equation gets satisfied. That means left hand side will be equal to right hand side, which is 170. Right? So let us try if the value of x is 0. Right? If value of x is 0, equation becomes 7 raised to 0 minus 1 plus 11 raised to 0 minus 1. So left hand side is equal to, simplify it, 7 raised to minus 1 is 1 by 7 plus 11 raised to minus 1 becomes 1 by 11, right? You will get a fraction, so which is not equal to 170. So further you can consider LCM of 7 and 11, which is 77, right? And the numerator becomes, so 11 plus 7. So which is 18 by 77, which is not equal to 170. Right? So for the value of x which is equal to 0, LHS is not equal to right hand side. If x is equal to 1, right? Equation becomes 7 raised to 1 minus 1, which is 0, and plus 11 raised to 1 minus 1, which is 0. So any number, if its power is 0, it is equal to 1. Plus 11 raised to 0 is also 1, which is equal to 0. Therefore, so x is equal to 1 is not the solution. If x is equal to 2, equation becomes 7 raised to 2 minus 1, which is 1, plus 11 raised to 2 minus 1, which is 1, is equal to 7 plus 11, which is 18, which is not equal to 170. So x is equal to 2 is not the solution. So check with 3. X is equal to 3. 7 raised to x minus 1 becomes 3 minus 1, which is 2, plus 11 raised to 3 minus 1, which is 2. So 7 into 7, 49. 11 into 11, 121, which is equal to 170. So for x equal to 3, the equation gets satisfied, right? LHS is equal to RHS. So here we need to decide whether this equation has only one solution, which is x is equal to 3, or more than one solutions, right? So let us consider x is equal to minus 3. If x is minus 3, equation becomes 7 raised to minus 3 minus 1 becomes minus 4. Right? So 11 raised to minus 4. So you won't get our LHS as 170. Right? Because 1 by 7 raised to 4 a fraction. So you will get a fraction. Therefore, for x is equal to minus 3, LHS is not equal to RHS. That means equation doesn't get satisfied. Right? So if x is greater than 3, say for example 4, equation becomes x raised to 4 minus 1, which is 3, plus 11 raised to 3. So which is greater than 170. Right? So only for x is equal to 3, the equation gets satisfied. Therefore, equation has only one solution. So solution means, so value of x, right? Therefore, value of x is 3. So the given equation has only one solution. Option B is the right answer. Here, students, we are trying trial and error method. That means we have to assume the value of x as 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. Or you can consider less than 0 also, minus 1, minus 2, and so on, right? Only for one value of x, which is 3, the equation gets satisfied. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 18. If x is equal to 997, y is 998, and z is 999, then the value of x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz minus zx will be. right? So here students, so you can directly substitute the values of x, y and z. Here if you take x square, you will get a huge number, 997 whole square. Instead of going for that method, so here the simplest way is consider any two terms, for example x square and minus xy, in which x is common, right? Then the simplification will be easy, right? So consider x square minus xy. Here x into x minus y. This can be written as x into x minus y. And consider y square and minus yz, right? So in which y is common and the remaining term is y into y minus z, right? So plus consider last terms. So last two terms z square and minus zx, in which z is common and the remaining term is z minus x, right? So let us substitute the values of x, y and z now, right? X is 997 into x minus y becomes 997 minus 998, right? Plus y is 998 into y minus z. So y is 998 minus z is 999, right? Plus z is 999 into z minus x is 2, which is 999 minus 997. Right? Now the simplification will be very easy, right? And 997 minus 998 is minus 1 into 997 becomes minus 997, right? Again, here the difference is minus 1, right? Into 998 becomes minus 998. Here the difference is plus 2, 999 plus 2, right? Otherwise, you can write it as 999 plus one more 999. Both are same, into 2. Right, 999 into 2. Therefore, here easily we can simplify. 997 with negative sign plus 999 is plus 2. Right? So plus 1. 998 with negative sign plus 999 is plus 1. 2 plus 1 gives 3. Right? Therefore, option A is the right answer. Right? Here students, instead of going for squaring a huge number, right? We are directly taking the common terms here. Right? Since the differences are minus 1 and plus 2 here. And another difference is also minus 1. You can easily simplify. Right? So 2 plus 1 gives 3. Option A is the right answer. Question 19. For what value of A is the coefficient of y square in the product 2y minus 1 into y minus h into ay plus 1 equal to 0 and the constant term equal to 2? So that means in the product of the given three terms, 1, 2, 3 terms, right, in their product, coefficient of y square is 0 and the constant term, so which is not variable, right, constant term is 2. Right? So in that product, we need to find the value of A. Right? For that, first we need to find the product of given three terms. Right? So here, given that coefficient of y square is 0. Coefficient of y square is 0 and the constant term is 2. Last term, which is not variable, independent term, which is 2. Right? So let us consider the product of given three terms. So 2y minus 1 into y minus h into ay plus 1. Right? So consider the product of first two terms first. So 2y square minus 2yh minus y plus h into the last term, which is ay plus 1. Right? So consider the product of these two. So 2y square into ay is, so 2ay cube, right? Next 2yh into ay, so minus 2ay square h, right? Minus ay square plus ayh plus, so the first term into 1. So 2y square minus 2yh minus y plus h. This is the product. So let us club all y cube terms. There is only one y cube term here. Y is nothing but variable, right? Therefore, so we'll consider 2ay cube first. So let us consider coefficient of y square. So we have 1, 2, 3 terms, so which contain y square. So we'll consider y square as common, right? And the remaining terms are minus 2ah. So in this term we have minus a. At last we have plus 2. Y square into minus 2ah minus a plus 2, right? And the terms which contain y, right? So we are coming in the decreasing order of y, right? So y terms are a, y, h, right? Y into a, h, and we have 2yh with negative sign. So minus 2h is the remaining term, minus y. So minus 1. We have taken out y as common. And the last term is, we have h, right? Plus h. Therefore, the equation or the expression has 2ay cube. So, the power is 3 plus, in the second term we have y square, in the third term we have y, and the last term is a constant which is h. Given that the last term constant term is 2. Therefore, value of h is 2 here, right? Therefore, h is equal to 2. And given that coefficient of y square is equal to 0. So what's the coefficient of y square? Minus 2ah minus a plus 2, right? Therefore, coefficient of y square minus 2ah minus a plus 2, right, is equal to coefficient of y square is 0, right? Now substitute the value of h here, right? So minus 2ah minus 2 into 2, 4 into a minus a plus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, minus 5a plus 2 is equal to 0, or 5a is equal to 2. Value of a is 2 by 5, right? Therefore, the answer is value of a is 2 by 5, option B. So find the value of a is asked. Therefore, a is equal to 2 by 5. Here, students, first we are taking the product of given 3 terms, right? So in which the coefficient of y square is 0, which is already given, and the last term, which is constant, is equal to 2. Right? So after finding the product, we have h as the last term, which is equal to 2, and coefficient of y square is minus 2ah minus a plus 2. So we equate this to 0 and the substitute the value of h here. You will get the value of a as 2 by 5. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question number 20. Solve the following equation: a square minus a minus 6 is equal to 0 for a being a natural number. Here a is a natural number. So natural numbers are from 1, 2, 3 up to infinity. Right? So here the value of a is equal to 1 or greater than 1 because a is a natural number. So for that, so let us solve the given equation. A square minus a minus 6 is equal to 0. Split the middle term to find the value of a. Right? So a square minus 3a plus 2a. So minus a can be written as minus 3a plus 2a, so that product of minus 3 and 2 becomes minus 6, which is the last term. Right? So take first two terms where a is common. So, and the remaining term is a minus 3. And in the last two terms, plus 2 is common and the remaining term becomes a minus 3, which is equal to 0. So, a minus 3 is equal to 0 or a plus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, we have two possible values for a. A is 3 and a is equal to minus 2. It is given that a being a natural number, right? Therefore, a is equal to 3. Right? Here minus 2 is not a natural number, right? So a is equal to 3. Therefore, look at the options. So solve the following equation. So the solution for the given equation is 3 only. Option A, right? So if you consider option B, here minus 2 is not a natural number, right? So cannot be determined is also not the answer. Minus 2 only is also not the answer. So option A is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice such type of questions, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 21. If ax square plus bx plus c is equal to a into x minus p the whole square, then the relation among a, b, c would be, right? So let us consider left hand side part. So ax square plus bx plus c is equal to right hand side. Let us solve the right hand side part. Let us expand x minus p the whole square, right? Into a. So a into x minus p the whole square, which is nothing but a minus p the whole square. So a square, which is x square plus b square plus p square minus 2ab, minus 2 into xp, right? So here we are using the formula of a minus b the whole square, a square plus b square minus 2ab, right? So let us consider a into the next term, right? It becomes ax square plus ap square minus 2 times axp, right? Which is equal to ax square plus bx plus c, right? So which is nothing but ax square is equal to ax square. And the term which has x, which is bx in the LHS part, and the term which has x is minus 2axp. Therefore, we can equate bx to minus 2 times axp, right? And here, so in the LHS part, coefficient of x is b, whereas in the RHS part, coefficient of x is minus 2ap, right? Therefore, we can write b is equal to, coefficient of x is equal to minus 2 times ap. And similarly, the third term, which is constant, is c. Therefore, we can equate c to ap square, which is independent of x, which is variable, right? Here x is variable. So c is equal to ap square, right? Which is very important. Now consider the relation b is equal to minus 2ap, right? So squaring on both sides, it becomes b square is equal to minus 2ap whole square becomes 4 times a square p square. But ap square is c, right? So we'll write 4a into ap square. B square is 4a into AP square. AP square is C. Therefore, we can write B square as 4 times AC. So, relation among B, A and C is B square is equal to 4 times AC. Very easy question it is. So, option C is the right answer. Right. So, in any quadratic equation, which is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, the relation among a, b, c would be b square is equal to 4 times ac, or you can consider it as b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, a general formula. Alright. In this particular case, we are equating the coefficients of x square and x and the constant, right? By solving RHS part, right? And express the RHS part as the coefficient of x square, that means ax square plus ap square is constant, and the term 2 minus 2axp, where x is variable and its coefficient is minus 2ap. Therefore, equate bx, the term which contains x, right? So, in the LHS part and RHS part. So, b becomes minus 2ap. So, squaring both LHS and RHS. So, b square becomes 4a square p square. But ap square is c, right? Which is constant. So, substitute the value. So, b square is equal to 4 times ac, right? So, relation among a, b, c is b square is equal to 4ac. Option C is the right answer. Question number 22. Which one of the following is divisible by 1 plus q raised to 5 and 1 plus q raised to 4 plus q raised to 5 individually? So among 4 options, and one more option is none of this, right? Among 4 options, so which one of the following is divisible by given two expressions individually? That means the product of given two expression should be equal to product of the expression given in the options, right? So product of 3 expressions in option A or product of three expressions in option B like that. So the product of given two expressions, that means 1 plus q raised to 5 into 1 plus q raised to 4 plus q raised to 5. The product should be equal to the product of given expressions, right? Given in the options, or multiple of equal to the product of expressions, or multiple of product of given two expressions, right? Multiple of product of given two expressions, right? That means, for example, we'll consider two numbers, 2 and 6, right? So in place of given two expressions, I'll consider two numbers, 2 and 6, right? And I'm giving some options. So option A, B, C as 3, 4, 12, right? So which of the given number, right, A, B, C, among 3, which of the given number is divisible by given two numbers 2 and 6 individually, I'm asking, right? Here 2 is, the number 12 is divisible by 2 individually, right? And also it is divisible by 6 individually. Here number 12 is multiple of, right, multiple of product of 2 and 6, and it is also multiple of 2 and 6 individually, right? Are you getting my point? Since 2 and 6 is equal to 12, and 12 into 1 is 12 itself, right? Therefore product of given two expression should be equal to the product of expression given in the options, or it should be the product of expressions given in the options should be the multiple of the product of given two expressions, right? Here option C, so here the number 12 is a multiple, or it is also equal to product of given two numbers. Therefore option C is the answer, which is divisible by given numbers 2 and 6 individually. In the same way, we'll consider given two expressions and the product of two expressions, right? So if you consider product of two expressions, you will get an expression. We'll consider 1 plus q raised to 5 into 1 plus q raised to 4 plus q raised to 5, which is in the form of x plus a into x plus b. So I'll consider x plus a into x plus b expression, so which is equal to x square plus x into a plus b plus a into b, right? We'll consider x as 1, right? A as q plus q raised to 5, and b as q raised to 4 plus q raised to 5, right? So we'll apply the same formula. So the product of given two expressions, 1 plus q raised to 5 into 1 plus q raised to 4 plus q raised to 5 is equal to, here x square is 1 plus x into 1 into a plus b. So q plus q raised to 5 plus q raised to 4 plus q raised to 5, right? So x into a plus b plus ab. So product of q plus q raised to 5 and q raised to 4 plus q raised to 5, right? So we'll simplify this. 1 plus q raised to 5 plus q raised to 4 plus q raised to 5. So take the product of a and b, that is the last two expressions. So plus q raised to 5 plus q raised to 6 plus q raised to 9 plus q raised to 10, right? Therefore, which is equal to q raised to 10 we'll consider. So let us consider the powers in decreasing order. Q raised to 9 plus q raised to 6, right? And q raised to 5 plus q raised to 5 plus q raised to 5, which is 3 times q raised to 5 plus q raised to 4 plus q plus 1 is the product of given two expressions, right? So this product, right, the product of the given two expression should be equal to product of expressions given in the options, or product of expressions given in the option should be the multiple of this value. The last we have got the value, right? So here, if you consider the product of given four options, these products are not equal to the product of given options, right? Nor the multiple of the product of given two options. Therefore, so we'll consider none of these as the answer. None of the given options, none of the given options is the multiple of the product of given two options. Therefore, so none of the options is divisible by the given two expressions individually, right? So option E is the right answer. Question 23. If root t is equal to root of u plus root of v, what is the simplified value of t plus u minus v by t minus u plus v the whole square, right? We need to find the value of this expression, right? In which we have three unknown terms, three variables, t, u and v, right? So in the options A, B, C and D, so in option A we have 1 as the answer. In option B we have two variables, u and v, right? In option C, V and T, and option D, T and U are the variables. So in each answer, so the answer is expressed as the ratio of two variables. Therefore, let us consider the given expression, this expression, right? And let us express this expression in terms of only two variables. For that, we have to express T in terms of U and V, or U in terms of T and V, or V in terms of T and U, right? So easiest way is better, let us take T as, so the function of U and V, right? Here the function is sum, right? So let us consider the given equation root T is equal to root U plus root V, right? Therefore, so squaring on both sides, LHS and RHS, T becomes root T the whole square is T. T is equal to root U plus root V the whole square, right? Consider this as equation 1. Substitute the value of T in the given expression. So the value we need to find out. So T plus U minus V by T minus U plus V the whole square becomes, right? We'll write T as root U plus root V the whole square plus U minus V whole divided by, again, T minus U. T is root U plus root V the whole square minus U plus V, right? Plus V. So the whole square, right? So let us consider the numerator. So inside the bracket, so numerator has root U plus root V the whole square, which is in the form of A plus B whole square. So A square, so root U the whole square is U itself, plus B square. B is root V, its square is V, plus 2AB, 2 root U into root V, right? And the remaining terms are U minus V, U minus V. And the denominator becomes, again, the first term is in the form of A plus B whole square, A square plus B square plus 2AB, 2 root U into root V minus U plus V, the whole square, right? So in the numerator part, we can cancel V and V, right? So we have 2U plus 2 root U into V. Whereas in the denominator, so we can cancel U and U, and we have 2V plus 2 into root U into root V, the whole square. Here 2U can be written as 2 into root U into root U. Therefore, we can take out 2 root U common in the numerator part, and we have left with root U plus root V after taking 2 root U as common. And in the denominator, we have 2 root V as common, and we have root V plus root U, right? The whole square. So 2 and 2 will get cancelled. Root U plus V and root U plus V will get cancelled. So we have root U by root V the whole square. Root U the whole square is U itself. By root V the whole square is V itself. Right? Therefore, the answer is U by V. Here, so we are using the concept of A by B whole raised to M is equal to A raised to M by B raised to M. Very simple. Here M is power which is 2. Therefore, the answer is U by V. Right? So look at the options. Option B is the right answer, right? So here students, we are expressing the given expression as the functions of only two variables. For that, we have to express t as, so given that root t is root u plus v, therefore its square is, so t is nothing but root u plus root v the whole square, right? So the whole expression should be written as, so the functions of only two variables u and v. Easily we can find the answer, right? Therefore, after simplification, you will get u by v as the answer. So option B is the right answer. Question 24. If x plus a by x is equal to b, then the value of x square plus bx plus a whole divided by bx square minus x cube is. So let us consider the given equation x plus a by x is equal to b, right? So let us consider x as LCM here, right? So numerator becomes x square plus a, so is equal to the right hand side, which is b. Therefore, so we can write x square plus a is equal to b into x, right? So in the given expression, this expression, the value which we need to find, so in that we have x square plus bx plus a, right? So in the LHS part, we have only x square plus a. So let us add bx to both LHS and RHS, right? So adding b into x, right? So x square plus a plus bx is equal to bx plus bx becomes 2 times bx, right? So we have just added bx to both left hand side and right hand side so that there will not be any change in the value of the equation, right? Therefore, x square plus a plus bx is 2bx. Consider this as equation 1, right? Now we have bx square minus x cube in the denominator. Bx square minus x cube, right? So from this relation, again from the given equation, right? So we have x square plus a is equal to bx. Just we have rearranged the equation. Therefore, a is equal to bx minus x square, right? Here we need a into x because in the denominator we have bx square minus x cube, right? So this RHS part, this part which I am showing, so which is multiplied by x. Therefore, LHS becomes a into x. A into x becomes, so bx square minus x cube, right? Consider this as equation 2, right? Therefore, the given expression, so x square plus bx plus a, right? The value which we need to find, x square plus bx plus a is, from equation 1, it is equal to 2 times bx. From equation 2, bx square minus x cube is a into x, right? Therefore, we can write the denominator as a into x. So we can cancel x and x. So we have left with 2b by a is the answer. 2b by a, option B is the right answer. Students, so for both the cases, for both numerator and denominator, so we have just rearranged the given equation, which is x plus a by x is equal to b, right? So that x square plus a is bx. Therefore, we have got value of a as bx minus x square. So ax is equal to bx square minus x cube, right? So next, so adding bx to both LHS and RHS, right? So we have got x square plus a plus bx as 2bx, right? Therefore, so numerator is equal to 2bx, denominator is nothing but a into x. So we can cancel x. So the answer is 2b by a. Option B is the right answer. Question 25. If a plus 1 by a is equal to 3, what is the value of a cube plus 1 by a cube? Here students, to get a cube plus 1 by a cube, we need to cube the given equation, right? So cubing on both sides, cubing both LHS and RHS, you will get. So we'll mention cubing on both sides of the given equation. So equation becomes a plus 1 by a the whole cube is equal to cube of RHS. Right hand side is 3 cube. Right? Here students, we are using the simple formula which is a plus b whole cube is nothing but a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b. Here a is a itself, b is 1 by a. Right? Apply the same rule, same formula. A cube plus b cube is 1 by a cube. Right? Plus 3 times a into b, a into 1 by a into a plus b, a plus 1 by a is equal to 3 cube is 27. Right? Here we need the value of a cube plus 1 by a cube. Right? Plus here a and a will get cancelled. So 3 into a plus 1 by a. So the value of a plus 1 by a is 3. Therefore we can write it as 3 into 3 is equal to 27. Therefore a cube plus 1 by a cube is equal to 27 minus 3 into 3. So which is 9. Therefore we have 18 as the answer. Right? 27 minus 9 is 18. Therefore, option D is the right answer, right? So, very easy question, students. We are just using the formula of a plus b whole cube here, right? So, considering a as a and b as 1 by a, right? Therefore, the answer is option D, 18. Question 26. If a plus b plus c is equal to 0, the value of a square by bc plus b square by ca plus c square by ab is. So let us consider the expression, right? A square by bc and the next two terms. So in which we have denominators as bc, ca and ab. So let us consider the lowest common multiplier. So LCM of the denominator, so which is nothing but abc. Right? Addition of fractions using that concept. So we have taken LCM as ABC. So the numerator of the first term becomes a square into a. So it is a cube, right? Plus numerator of the second term, b square into b, because we have c and a in the denominator. Therefore, multiply the numerator by b. So it becomes b cube plus c square into c. So it becomes c cube. Right? Therefore, so here students, we have a cube plus b cube plus c cube in the numerator part, right? And it is given that a plus b plus c is equal to 0, right? Here students, a cube plus b cube plus c cube can be written as a plus b plus c the whole cube, right? Minus 3 times a plus b into b plus c into c plus a, because so we have the formula a plus b plus c the whole cube is equal to a cube plus b cube plus c cube plus 3 times a plus b into b plus c into c plus a is the formula. Therefore, this part a cube plus b cube plus c cube can be written as a plus b plus c the whole cube minus, so the next part 3 times a plus b into b plus c into c plus a, right? Whole divided by a into b into c, right? So given that a plus b plus c is equal to 0, so the first term in the numerator becomes 0 minus 3 times a plus b can be written as minus c, because a plus b plus c is equal to 0. Therefore, a plus b is equal to minus c, right? 3 into minus c into b plus c can be written as minus a, right? Take this a to the right hand side, right? So minus a. Similarly, c plus a can be written as minus b into minus b whole divided by a into b into c, right? So 0 minus of minus becomes plus, into minus of minus becomes plus. Therefore, the numerator becomes 3 times a into b into c divided by denominator is abc. Here we can cancel abc and abc. So we have 3 as the final answer, right? So option B is the right answer. So here students, in this given question, so we have taken ABC as the LCM and the numerator becomes a cube plus b cube plus c cube. We are using the formula of a plus b plus c the whole cube, in which a cube plus b cube plus c cube can be written as a plus b plus c the whole cube minus this part. 3 times a plus b into b plus c into c plus a. Again, a plus b can be written as minus c, b plus c can be written as minus a, and c plus a is equal to minus b. Substituting the values, we'll get 3abc as the numerator divided by the denominator is abc. Therefore, we have 3 as the final answer, right? So, option B is the right answer. Question 27. If a plus 1 by a is equal to root 3, then value of a raised to 6 plus 1 by a raised to 6 plus 2 will be. Here students, the powers of a and 1 by a are 1 itself in the given equation, right? So let us raise the power of a to 2. That means convert this a to a square, right? Later you can convert this a square to a raised to 6 by cubing, right? So a square whole raised to 3 becomes a raised to 6. So very simple concept. How to raise the power of a to 2? So by squaring both LHS and RHS, right? So given that a plus 1 by a is root 3, therefore a plus 1 by a the whole square becomes root 3 the whole square, right? Here students, we are using the formula of a plus b whole square, right? A square plus b square plus 2ab. Very simple concept. So left hand side becomes a square plus b square becomes 1 by a square plus 2 times ab. A into 1 by a is root 3 the whole square is 3 itself. Therefore, a square plus 1 by a square plus 2 times a into 1 by a becomes 1, right? So, a square plus 1 by a square becomes 3 minus 2, which is 1, right? So, we have raised the power of a to 2, right? So, now again raise the power to 6. For that, we need to cube the given equation, right? So, therefore, on cubing, so a square plus 1 by a square, the whole cube becomes 3 minus 2, the whole cube is 1 cube, which is 1 itself, right? Here students, we need to use the formula of a plus b whole cube. A cube plus b cube plus 3 times ab into a plus b, right? Here a is a square, right? B is 1 by a square. So, a plus b whole cube becomes a cube, a square the whole cube, plus b cube, 1 by a square the whole cube, plus 3 times a into b, a square into 1 by a square, into a plus b. A is a square, b is 1 by a square, is equal to 1 cube is 1, right? So, first term becomes a square, the whole cube becomes a raised to 6 because a raised to m whole raised to n is a raised to m into n, right? So, a raised to 2 into 3, which is 6, plus 1 by a square, the whole cube becomes, so 1 cube by a square, the whole cube. So, 1 cube is 1 itself divided by a raised to 6, plus 3 times a square and a square will get cancelled, and a square plus 1 by a square is nothing but 1. 3 minus 2, which is 1, right? Therefore, 3 into 1 is equal to 1, right? Therefore, the question is a square plus 1 by, not a square, a raised to 6 plus 1 by a raised to 6 plus 2, right? So, to get plus 2, just take this 1 in the RHS part to the LHS part, right? A raised to 6 plus 1 by a raised to 6 plus 3 minus 1 is 0. So, it is nothing but 1 by a raised to 6 plus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, the answer is 0, right? Option B is the right answer. Here students, to solve this question, we are using two formulae. One is a plus b whole square, another is a plus b whole cube. So let us raise the power of a and 1 by a, power of 1 by a to 2. For that, we need to square the given equation. Squaring both LHS and RHS, you will get a square plus 1 by a square as 1. Right? Again, we need to raise the power of a to 6. Right? For that, we need to cube the equation. That means a square plus 1 by a square, the whole cube. For that, we need to use the formula a plus b whole cube. Right? So, Left hand side becomes a raised to 6 plus 1 by a raised to 6 plus 3 is equal to 1. Right? Therefore, the answer is a raised to 6 plus 1 by a raised to 6 plus 2 is equal to 0. Right? Option B is the right answer. Question 28. When is the expression f square plus 3f minus 10 positive only? So that means, so f square, for what value of f or for what values of f, the given expression is positive only, means the expression is greater than 0, right? So let us consider the quadratic equation. So it is not exactly the equation, you can consider it as expression, right? Since it is not equal to 0. It is positive only, means greater than 0. So we'll consider this as expression, right? So f square plus 3f minus 10 is greater than 0, right? So when it is greater than 0, that means for what values of f, the given expression is greater than 0. For that, let us solve the given expression. That means we are going to find the value of f. Right? So for that, let us split the middle term, f square, right? Middle term is 3f. So 3f can be written as 5f minus 2f. So that product of 5 and minus 2 is minus 10, which is the last term, third term, right? So E is greater than 0. Consider first two terms where f is common. So f plus 5 is the remaining term. Minus 2 is common in the last two terms, and the remaining term is f plus 5, which is greater than 0, right? So here f plus 5 is greater than 0 or f minus 2 is greater than 0. For these values of f under these two conditions, so the given expression is positive only, that means which is greater than 0. If f plus 5 is greater than 0, so which indicates f is strictly less than minus 5. Let's just reverse the sign here. Instead of greater sign, we are using lesser sign. And when 5 goes to the right hand side, it becomes minus 5. When f is less than minus 5, the given expression is greater than 0, which is positive only. Or when f is greater than plus 2, the given expression is positive. Alright, so you can verify the answer by taking f less than minus 5. It may be minus 6, minus 7, minus 8 or so on. And f is greater than 2. So if f is 3, 4, 5 and so on. So between minus 5 and 2, the given expression cannot be greater than 0. So you can go for minus 4, minus 3 or 0 or 1, right? For these values, even minus 2, for these values, given expression cannot be greater than 0. Let us consider an example. So consider f as minus 4. Minus 4. Given expression becomes f square. So minus 4 square is 16, right? Plus 3 into minus 4 becomes minus 12, minus 10. It becomes 16 minus 22. So which is nothing but minus 6. So which is not positive, which is less than 0. It is not positive. Not positive. Therefore, for the values f less than minus 5. So consider f is equal to less than minus 5. Means you can consider f as minus 6. Given expression becomes f square plus 3f. F square is minus 6 the whole square, which is 36. Plus 3 into minus 6 is minus 18. Minus 10 becomes 36 minus 28. So which is greater than 0. Right? Again, which is equal to 8 greater than 0. Therefore, when f is less than minus 5 or f is greater than 2, you can consider f as 3 or 4, which is greater than 2, right? So f square plus 3f minus 10 becomes f square is 4 square, which is 16, plus 3 into 4, 12 minus 10, right? Minus 10. So it becomes 28 minus 10, which is equal to 18. Right? Greater than 0. Therefore, so if f is less than minus 5 or f is greater than 2, the given expression is positive only. Right? Option D is the right answer. Question 29. Consider the following statements. X raised to n plus y raised to n is divisible by x plus y if n is equal to 2j plus 1, where j is a positive integer. And the second statement is x raised to n minus y raised to 1 is divisible by x minus y if n is equal to 2j, where j is a positive integer. So which of the following statements given above is or are correct, right? So here let us consider two statements, right? So in the first statement, so n is equal to 2j plus 1, where j is a positive integer. Means j starts with 1, 2, 3, up to so on. Right? So if j is 1, so n becomes 2j plus 1. Right? So 2 into 1 plus 1, which is 3. If j is 2, n becomes 2 into 2 plus 1, which is 5. If j is 3, right? So n becomes 2 into 3, which is 6 plus 1, 7. If j is 4, n becomes 9. J is 5, n becomes 11, right? So on. So value of n becomes 3, 5, 7, 9, right? All odd numbers from 3, right? So it continues, right? So in the second statement, so value of n becomes 2j, where j is positive integer. If j is 1, n becomes 2 into 1, which is 2. If j is 2, n becomes 4. If j is 3, n becomes 6. So if j is 4, n becomes 8. Right? It continues. So value of n is all even numbers from 2. Right? So it continues. So here, so which of the following statements is or are correct, right? So here the statement says, first statement says, x raised to n plus y raised to n is divisible by x plus y, right? Here for value of n, which is equal to 3, for example, here n value, possible values of n are 3, 5, 7, 9, and it continues. So for example, n is equal to 3. Right? X raised to n plus y raised to n becomes x raised to 3 plus y raised to 3. So which is divisible by x plus y? Whether it is correct or not, right? Divisible by x plus y. Is this statement correct or not? For that, let us consider factors of x cube plus y cube. Right? So factors of x cube plus y cube are, so if you consider x plus y into x square minus xy plus y square. So when you expand x cube plus y cube, and the formula says x plus y into x square minus xy plus y square. Here x plus y and the second term x square minus xy plus y square are factors of x cube plus y cube. These two are factors of x cube plus y cube, right? That means x cube plus y cube is divisible by x plus y. So x plus y is one of its factors. Therefore, x cube plus y cube is divisible by x plus y. Therefore, first statement is correct, right? First statement is correct. Consider the second one, right? X raised to n minus y raised to n is divisible by x minus y, where n is 2, 4, 6, 8 and continues, right? So let us consider n as 2. For example, x raised to n becomes x square minus y raised to n becomes y square. Is it divisible by x minus y or not? For that, let us consider the formula x square minus y square in the form of a square minus b square. So which is nothing but x plus y into x minus y. Here x minus y is one of its factors, which is nothing but x raised to n minus y raised to n, or x square minus y square is divisible by x minus y. Right? So x square minus y square is divisible by x minus y. Right? So in place of n, we are taking 2 here. Therefore, second statement is also correct. Right? Therefore, so which of the statements given above is or are correct? Both 1 and 2. Both the statements are correct. Right? Option C is the right answer. Students, I'll repeat once again. Here, so for the first statement, so consider the values of n. So using the formula n is equal to 2j plus 1, where j is a positive integer. Right? So n possible values of n are 3, 5, 7, 9, and it continues. And for the second statement, possible values of n are 2, 4, 6, 8, and it continues. Right? Now substitute the value of n. So you can consider 3, 5, 7, 9, right, in statement 1. So x raised to n plus y raised to n becomes x cube plus y cube. Whether it is divisible by x plus y or not, for that let us consider the formula. So a cube plus b cube or x cube plus y cube directly, which is equal to x plus y into the second term. That means here the x plus y is one of the factors of x cube plus y cube. Therefore, it is divisible by, that means x cube plus y cube is divisible by x plus y. Hence, first statement is correct. Similarly, the second statement, which is in the form of, if you consider n as 2, x square minus y square can be written as x plus y into x minus y. Therefore, x minus y is one of the factors of x square minus y square, which is divisible by x minus y. Therefore, second statement is also correct. Hence, option C is the right answer. Question number 30. If delta and sigma are the roots of v square plus k is equal to 0, where k is a prime, then which equation has the roots 1 by delta and 1 by sigma? Here, consider the given equation v square plus k is equal to 0. Here, v is variable, right? So, it has the power 2. Therefore, we can consider the given equation as a quadratic equation, right? And its roots are delta and sigma. So, I'll write this quadratic equation as v square plus v, whose power is 1, into 0, right? Its coefficient is 0, plus k. K is a constant which is a prime, which is already given, is equal to 0, right? In any quadratic equation, the last term is the product of its roots. While splitting the middle term, we have already studied the product of its roots is equal to the last term, which is the last number, right? Therefore, k can be written as product of delta and sigma, right? Because delta and sigma are the roots, right? Therefore, their product is equal to k, right? And their sum is equal to, so delta plus sigma is equal to the coefficient of the middle term, which is 0, right? So, sum of the roots is equal to coefficient of middle term, right? So in any quadratic equation, product of the roots is equal to the last term, which is a constant. Here it is k, and sum of the roots is equal to the coefficient of middle term. Here it is 0. Therefore, k is equal to delta into sigma, and delta plus sigma is equal to 0, right? So now the question is, which equation has the roots 1 by delta and 1 by sigma? So consider a quadratic equation whose roots are 1 by delta and 1 by sigma. If roots are these two, 1 by delta and 1 by sigma, then what is the last coefficient, right? So the last number, not coefficient, last number or the last term is equal to the product of the roots, right? Therefore, it is 1 by delta into 1 by sigma, right? So, what is delta into sigma, which is k? Therefore, 1 by delta into 1 by sigma can be written as 1 by k, right? And sum of roots is equal to 1 by delta plus 1 by sigma. Take the LCM. So here delta into sigma is the LCM, and the numerator becomes sigma plus delta. What is sigma plus delta? Which is equal to 0, right? So according to the question, sum of the coefficients in the given quadratic equation is equal to sum of the coefficient or sum of the roots, right? Sum of the roots is equal to coefficient of the middle term, which is equal to 0. Therefore, so delta plus sigma is equal to 0 divided by delta into sigma, which gives 0, right? Sum of the roots is equal to 0. Therefore, equation is here the variable is v square plus v into its coefficient. So coefficient of the middle term is nothing but sum of the roots. So which is 0 plus product of the roots. Product of the roots is 1 by delta into 1 by sigma. 1 by delta into 1 by sigma is equal to 0. Therefore, equation becomes v square plus v into 0 is 0 and 1 by delta into sigma is 1 by k is equal to 0. Therefore, v square k plus 1 is equal to 0. So, since k into 0 is 0, right? If you take the LCM also, there will not be any change in the value, right? If k is the LCM, when it goes to RHS, it becomes 0. Therefore, kv square plus 1 is equal to 0 is the new quadratic equation, right? So that its roots are 1 by delta and 1 by sigma, right? So look at the options. Option B is the right answer, right? When roots are 1 by delta and 1 by gamma, the quadratic equation becomes kv square plus 1 is equal to 0. When roots are delta and gamma, the quadratic equation is v square plus k is equal to 0, where k is a prime, right? Therefore, option B is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice such questions on algebra, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 31. If x is equal to 3 plus 2 root 2, then the value of root x minus 1 by root x. Students, before going to root of x and 1 by root of x, let us consider x and inverse of x, that is 1 by x, right? Here given that x is 3 plus 2 root 2, right? Then 1 by x becomes 3 minus 2 root 2, because 1 by x is nothing but 1 by 3 plus 2 root 2, right? So multiply both numerator and denominator by 3 minus 2 root 2, right? So here there will not be any change in the value of the expression, value of the equation, right? So here numerator becomes 3 minus 2 root 2 and the denominator is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. Here a is 3, b is 2 root 2, right? A plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. So which is 3 square minus 2 root 2 the whole square. A square minus b square. And 1 by x is equal to 3 minus 2 root 2 divided by, so 3 square is 9, 2 root 2 the whole square is 4 into 2 which is 8. Therefore, 1 by x is 3 minus 2 root 2 and x is 3 plus 2 root 2, right? So, let us consider the expression, the value of the expression we need to find root x minus 1 by root x. Here we know the value of x and 1 by x, right? So, let us consider root x minus 1 by root x the whole square, because this is equal to, so which is in the form of a minus b whole square, which is a square, which is root x the whole square is x itself plus b square. So 1 by x minus 2 times ab, 2 root x into 1 by root x, right? So here x plus 1 by x. So we can easily substitute the values. X is 3 plus 2 root 2 plus 1 by x is 3 minus 2 root 2 minus 2 into root x by root x. Root x and root x will get cancelled. So we have minus 2, right? So now we can cancel 2 root 2 and minus 2 root 2. So 3 plus 3 is 6 minus 2 is equal to 4, right? So 4 is nothing but root x minus 1 by root x the whole square. Here we need root x minus 1 by root x, right? Therefore, root x minus 1 by root x is equal to root of 4, square root of 4, which is plus or minus 2, right? Square root of 4 is plus or minus 2. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question number 32. If x plus 1 by x is equal to 3, then the value of x cube plus 1 by x whole divided by x square minus x plus 1, right? So here student, let us consider x cube plus 1 by x whole divided by x square minus x plus 1. Alright. So which is equal to, so in the numerator part, so we'll take out x as common. Right. And the remaining term will be x square plus here 1 by x. If you take out x as common, so it becomes 1 by x square. Alright. So because x into 1 by x square is nothing but 1 by x. Right. And the denominator, in the denominator part also, we'll take out x and the remaining term will be x minus 1 plus 1 by x. Right. So here we know the value of x plus 1 by x, which is equal to 3. Right. In the numerator, we have x square plus 1 by x square. So here we need to raise the power from 1 to 2. Raise the power of x from 1 to 2. For that, so let us square both LHS and RHS. X plus 1 by x the whole square is 3 square. So here LHS is in the form of a plus b whole square. A square plus b square, which is 1 by x square, plus 2ab. 2 times x into 1 by x is equal to 9. Therefore, x square plus 1 by x square is equal to 9 minus 2, which is 7. Substitute the value here. X square. So here we can cancel x and x. X square plus 1 by x square is 7. And in the denominator, we have x plus 1 by x minus 1. Here x plus 1 by x is 3 minus 1. X plus 1 by x value is already given, right? Therefore, 7 by 2 is the final answer, right? So option C is the right answer, right? So here students, we are just rearranging the terms by taking x as common in both numerator and denominator. And we are just writing the remaining terms. Here remaining terms are x square plus 1 by x square and x minus 1 plus 1 by x, right? So using the equation x plus 1 by x is equal to 3. So we are raising the power of x to 2, right? So by squaring LHS and RHS. So LHS becomes x square plus 1 by x square plus 2 is 9. Therefore, x square plus 1 by x square is 7. Substitute the value here, right? So numerator is 7, denominator becomes 3 minus 1. Therefore, we have 7 by 2 as the answer, right? Option C is the right answer. Question 33. If there is a small correction, students, if x is equal to root a plus 1 by root a, y is equal to root a minus 1 by root a, then the value of x raised to 4 plus this should be y raised to 4, right? Minus 2x square y square is. Here students, values of x and y are given. So let us find x square y square directly and x raised to 4 and y raised to 4. Then you can substitute the values, right? So here x is given. Therefore, x square is equal to root a plus 1 by root a the whole square, right? Here students, we are using the formula a plus b whole square, right? So which is a square plus b square plus 2ab. Very simple formula. So apply the same rule. A square becomes root a the whole square, which is a itself, plus b square becomes 1 by a plus 2 times ab. A into b becomes root a into 1 by root a, which is 1. Therefore, 2ab becomes 2 itself, right? So value of x square. Therefore, x raised to 4. So what's the value of x raised to 4? So x square the whole square, which is a plus 1 by a plus 2 the whole square, right? So which is in the form of a plus b plus c the whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2 times ab plus bc plus ca. Very simple formula. So apply the same rule. So a square becomes here a square plus b square becomes 1 by a square plus c square becomes 4, right? Plus 2 times ab becomes a into 1 by a, which is 1, plus bc becomes 2 by a plus ca becomes 2 times a, right? So now we have x square and x to the power of 4. Let us consider y square, right? Y square is equal to, so root a minus 1 by root a the whole square. Since y is root a minus 1 by root a, which is given. Therefore, this is in the form of a minus b the whole square, which is a square plus b square minus 2 times ab. Therefore, y square becomes a square root a the whole square, right? A square is nothing but root a the whole square, which is a plus b square becomes 1 by a minus 2 times a into b becomes 1, right? Therefore, y to the power of 4. So, a plus 1 by a minus 2 the whole square, y square the whole square. Again, which is in the form of a plus b plus c the whole square, right? Which is equal to a square plus b square becomes 1 by a square plus c square. C square is 4 minus 2 the whole square, right? So, plus 2 times. So, a into 1 by a becomes 1 plus bc. B is 1 by a into minus 2. Therefore, it becomes negative. So, minus 2 by a, right? Plus ca becomes minus 2a, right? So, now substitute the values of x square, y square, x raised to 4 and y raised to 4 in this given expression, right? So, x raised to 4. Therefore, finally, writing x raised to 4 plus y raised to 4 minus 2 times x square y square. This is the expression minus 2x square y square, right? Is equal to, so let us write the value of x raised to 4. A square plus 1 by a square plus 4, right? Plus expand this term. 2 into 1 is 2 plus 2 into 2 by a, which is 4 by a. 2 into 2a becomes 4a, right? This is x raised to 4 plus y raised to 4, right? Write this a square plus 1 by a square plus 4 plus 2 into 1 is 2. So, minus 4 by a minus 4a, right? So, x raised to 4 plus y raised to 4 minus 2 times x square into y square. So, let us write x square and y square values. A plus 1 by a plus 2, right, is x square. A plus 1 by a plus 2 into a plus 1 by a minus 2. This is y square, right? So, therefore, still you can simplify. So, here, so 4 by a and minus 4 by a will get cancelled. Minus 4a and plus 4a will get cancelled. Therefore, we have a square plus a square, which is 2a square. So, 1 by a square plus 1 by a square, which is 2 by a square, right? So, 4 plus 4, which is 8, right? And 2 plus 2, which is 4, right? So, in one term. And in the next term, we have minus 2 into. So, these two terms are in the form of a plus b into a minus b, right? So, we are writing a plus b into a minus b, which is nothing but a square minus b square. Using this formula, here a is a plus 1 by a, right? So, a square becomes a plus 1 by a the whole square minus b square is 2 square. B is 2 here, right? Therefore, 2a square plus 2 by a square plus 8 plus 4 is 12, right? So, minus 2 into. So, a plus 1 by a whole square, again in the form of a plus b the whole square. So, a square plus b square 1 by a square plus 2 times ab. Ab value is a into 1 by a, which is 1, right? Minus 2 square is 4. Therefore, we have 2a square plus 2 by a square plus 12. So, expand this. So, minus 2a square minus 2 by a square, right? Here 2 minus 4 become minus 2 into minus 2 becomes plus 4. Plus 4. Therefore, here we can cancel 2a square and minus 2a square, 2 by a square and minus 2 by a square. So, we have 12 plus 4, which is 16. Therefore, the final answer is 16. So, look at the options. Option A is the right answer, right? So, here, students, in this question, we are directly finding the values of x square and y square, then x raised to 4 and y raised to 4, right? So using the formulae, right? So the mentioned formulae, a plus b whole square and a plus b plus c the whole square and a minus b the whole square, using these formulae. And we are substituting the values of x raised to 4 and y raised to 4 and x square and y square, right? After simplification, you will get 16 as the final answer, right? So option A is the right answer. Question 34. What is the condition that 5x raised to 7 plus 9x raised to 4 minus 7x cube plus 11ax plus 5a square may contain x plus 1 as a factor? Here, the given expression is this, and one of its factors is x plus 1. What is the condition that the given expression may contain x plus 1 as a factor, right? So here, this expression, given expression, is nothing but x plus 1 into another expression, right? Product of x plus 1 into another expression, because x plus 1 is its factor, right? Therefore, the product of x plus 1 and another expression gives the given expression, right? Therefore, so this another expression is nothing but the condition that the given expression may contain x plus 1 as a factor, right? This is the condition, right? So only then the product of x plus 1 and the condition gives the given expression 5x raised to 7 plus 9x raised to 4 and so on, right? So only when this condition satisfies, then only you will get the given expression, right? So how to get this condition? How to get another factor particularly, right? So how to get another factor? If an expression can be expressed as product of two expressions, then each factor, right, each factor of the given expression, say for example, x plus 1 is one of the factors, right? So x plus 1 is equal to 0, or another factor, right? So another factor, we'll write another factor is equal to 0, right? Therefore, we can equate x plus 1 to 0. So, which implies x is equal to minus 1. Value of x is equal to minus 1. Now, substitute the value of x in the given expression, right? Therefore, 5x raised to 7 becomes 5 into minus 1 raised to 7 plus 9x raised to 4 minus 7x raised to 3. So, minus 1 raised to 3 plus 11a into x plus 5a square, right? Therefore, so minus 1 raised to odd number is minus 1. So into 5 gives minus 5 plus minus 1 raised to 4 is plus 1 into 9 gives plus 9. So minus of minus. So plus 7 minus 11a plus 5a square. Therefore, 5a square minus 11a. So minus 5 plus 9 plus 7. So 16 minus 5 is 11. Right? Therefore, the condition that the given expression may contain x plus 1 as a factor is 5a square minus 11a plus 11 is equal to 0. Right? So, under this condition, the product of x plus 1 and 5a square minus 11a plus 11 gives the given expression, right? So option A is the right answer. Question 35. If A, B and C are real and A cube plus B cube plus C cube is equal to 3ABC and A plus B plus C is not equal to 0, then the relation between A, B and C will be. Here students, given that A, B and C are real numbers. Real numbers are nothing but they may be rational numbers, irrational numbers, right? Negative integer, positive integer, or even 0 or a root of a number, right? So set of real numbers says, so it may be a negative integer, positive integer, or it may be a root, right? Or cube root, or a fraction, or 0, right? Or 1 by 2, and so on, right? Therefore, so when A, B, C are real numbers, they can be all these type of numbers, right? And a plus b plus c is not equal to 0, right? You cannot take a as -3 and b as +2 and c as +1 like that, right? So which is not equal to 0. So a plus b plus c cannot be equal to 0 under this condition. Relation between a, b and c will be, right? Given that a cube plus b cube plus c cube is always 3abc, right? So here, so it's an easy question, students. Only when a is equal to b is equal to c, this condition holds good, right? If a is equal to b is equal to c, the left hand side part becomes, so instead of b and c, we'll write a only, right? So left hand side becomes a cube plus b cube, a cube plus, instead of b cube, we'll write a cube. Instead of c cube, we'll write again a cube. It becomes 3a cube. So this is LHS. Whereas right hand side becomes 3 times ABC. So instead of BC, we'll write A only. So 3ABC becomes 3 times A into A into A, which is 3A cube. Therefore, the condition holds good only when A is equal to B is equal to C. Right? Otherwise, so this condition LHS cannot be equal to RHS. Right? So therefore, so the relation between A, B and C will be option C. A is equal to B is equal to C. Right? So you can take any real number. Right? So for example, A is equal to 3, B is equal to √2 and C is equal to 1/2. If you take like this, the condition will not be satisfied. So which is LHS, A cube plus B cube plus C cube cannot be equal to RHS. Only when A is equal to B is equal to C, this condition holds good. You can take A as 1/2, right? A rational number. And B as the same number 1/2 and C as 1/2. Right? Then A cube plus B cube plus C cube will be equal to 3ABC. You can verify the answer. A cube becomes 1/8 plus B cube becomes 1/8, C cube becomes 1/8, 1/2 cube, right? Therefore, you will get 3/8 as LHS. Whereas RHS becomes 3 times ABC. So A is 1/2. B is again 1/2. C is 1/2. Therefore, it becomes 3/2 into 2 into 2, 8. Right? So when A is equal to B is equal to C, A cube plus B cube plus C cube will be equal to 3ABC. Hence, option C is the right answer. Question 36. If x by b plus c is equal to y by c plus a is equal to z by a plus b, then which of the given options is correct? Right? So for that, so here the ratios are given equal, right? 3 ratios are equal. So let us equate these ratios to a constant which is k. Since all the ratios are equal, therefore let it be k, right? Therefore we can write x as k into b plus c. Right? So x by b plus c is equal to k. Therefore, x is k into b plus c. And y can be written as k into c plus a. Right? And z can be written as k into a plus b. Considering these values, we have to verify or we have to check. So, which of the given options is correct? Right? So, consider option A, in which the first part is x minus y by b minus a. Right? We'll consider this part, x minus y by b minus a. Substitute the values of x and y here. So, k into b plus c is x minus k into c plus a is y, whole divided by b minus a, which is equal to, so we'll take out k outside and the remaining terms are b plus c minus a whole divided by b minus a. So we can cancel b minus a and b minus a, since plus c and minus c will get cancelled. Therefore, we have k as the answer, right? So first part in option A is equal to k. Let us consider second part, which is y minus z by c minus b. Substituting the values of y and z. K into c plus a minus k into a plus b whole divided by c minus b. Again, take out k outside, right? So c plus a minus b whole divided by c minus b. A and minus a will get cancelled and c minus b, right, will get cancelled. Therefore, we have K as the answer. Therefore, equation 1 is equal to equation 2. First part is equal to second part. Consider the third part, right? So let us check whether it is equal to first and second or not. So Z minus X by A minus C. So Z is, what is the value of Z? K into A plus B, right? K into A plus B minus X is K into B plus C, right? Whole divided by A minus C. So take out K. So A plus B minus C whole divided by A minus C, right? So plus B and minus B will get cancelled. So that numerator and denominator will get cancelled, right? K into 1 is K. Therefore, so 1 is equal to 3 is equal to 2. 1 is equal to 2 is equal to 3. These three equations are equal, right? Therefore, first part is equal to second part is equal to third part in option A. Therefore, option A holds good. When three ratios are equal, so according to our assumption, three ratios are equal to K, right? Then the first condition or first option is the correct answer, right? Option A is the right answer. So if you want, you can verify second and third options also, option B and C, right? You won't get X by A is equal to Y by B and is equal to Z and Z by C, right? So, and also option C is not correct answer, right? So only option A is the correct answer. Question 37. If the roots of the equation ft square plus gt plus h is equal to 0 are reciprocal to each other, then which one of the following is correct? Here, students, the given equation is a quadratic equation, right? So, and given that the roots of the equations are reciprocal to each other, that means if you consider R1 and R2 are the roots, R1 and R2 are the roots, then R1 is reciprocal to R2. That means R1 is equal to 1 by R2 or R2 is equal to 1 by R. Both are same, right? So let us consider the given quadratic equation, right? Let us equate this to the general equation, which is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. General quadratic equation, right? So in any quadratic equation, product of the roots, right? Product of roots of the quadratic equation is always equal to C by A, where C is the constant divided by coefficient of x square, right? So let us consider product of the roots of the given quadratic equation, right? Here R1 into R2. R1 into R2 is equal to, here we have H as constant, divided by coefficient of t square is f, right? H by f. But R2 is 1 by R1 or R1 is 1 by R2. So roots are reciprocal to each other. So in place of R1, can we write R2? Into R2 is equal to H by f. Therefore, so 1 is equal to H by f or H is equal to f. H is equal to F. Therefore, option B is the right answer, right? So, in the quadratic equation, when roots are reciprocal to each other, then F is equal to H. That means coefficient of x square or t square is equal to the last constant. So, this is the easiest method to solve this. So, we'll go for another method, right? Method 2. Second method. Again, let us consider the general quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Right? So, in the quadratic equation, the roots are, formula says, so minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Here the roots are reciprocal to each other. Therefore, we can say minus b plus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a is reciprocal to, that means is equal to 1 by another root is minus b minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. These two roots are reciprocal to each other, right? So in place of b is nothing but coefficient of x. So in the given equation, b is nothing but g. Right? So here we'll consider a is equal to coefficient of t square, which is f, b is equal to g, and c is equal to h. Keeping this in our mind, so we'll write the roots, right? So here minus b becomes minus g plus or minus root of b square is g square minus 4ac, minus 4 times fh divided by 2 times a is nothing but f is equal to, right? So when this 2a is the denominator of the denominator, it goes to numerator, is equal to 2 times a means f divided by minus b minus g minus root of b square is g square minus 4fh, right? So let us simplify it. So minus g, here this is plus, not plus or minus. So plus root of g square minus 4fh. So take this minus g minus to the LHS part, right? G square minus 4fh is equal to 2f into 2f, 4f square. So left hand side is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. A minus b, right? So which is a square minus b square. A square is minus g the whole square, which is g square, minus b square is g square minus 4fh the whole square, which is g square minus of minus becomes 4fh is equal to 4f square. So g square and g square will get cancelled. So 4fh is equal to 4f square. The 4f and 4f will get cancelled. Therefore, we have h is equal to f. Therefore, the answer is f is equal to h, option B. You can follow any method. Simplest method is first method. Otherwise, you can go for second method, right? By taking the general equation, general quadratic equation and the roots. Right? When roots are reciprocal to each other, f is equal to h. That means the last constant, right? So in general formula, c is equal to a, right? Or f is equal to h. So option B is the right answer. Question number 38. For what value of n will the expression 3z cube plus nz square plus 4z minus 4n be divisible by z plus 2? Right? Here the algebraic expression is, so let us take f of z as 3z cube plus nz square plus 4 into z minus 4n. Right? So for what value of n the given expression is divisible by z plus 2? So for some value of n, the given expression is divisible by z plus 2. That means here z plus 2 is one of the factors of the given expression, right? If z plus 2 is a factor, it's a factor, so z plus 2 is always equal to 0. Right? So one of the factors is equal to 0 or another factor of the given expression is equal to 0. Right? After factorization, you will get the same answer. Right? Z plus 2 is equal to 0 or another expression is equal to 0. Right? That means value of z is equal to minus 2. Right? So f of z becomes f of minus 2. Right? So substitute the value of z here. So 3 into minus 2 the whole cube plus n into z square means minus 2 the whole square plus 4 into z is minus 2 minus 4 times n, right? So therefore 3 into minus 2 the whole cube is minus 8, right? Minus 2 the whole square is 4, so it becomes 4n minus 8. So 4 into minus 2 is minus 8 minus 4n, right? So therefore, so plus 4n minus 4n will get cancelled. Therefore, 3 into minus 8 is minus 24 minus 8 gives minus 32. Right? Therefore, the given expression is independent of n. Right? So, for any value of n, the given expression is divisible by z plus 2. Right? So, because the value of z is constant, which is minus 2, for the value of z, which is minus 2, you will get plus 4n here and minus 4n here. So both plus 4n and minus 4n will get cancelled. So you will get, so f of z as minus 32, right? That therefore the given expression is independent of n. That means for any value of n, the given expression is divisible by z plus 2, right? Therefore option C is the right answer, right? For any value of n, it is divisible, right? Because the expression is independent of n, independent of n. So option C is the right answer. Question 39. 3x plus 2y is equal to 12 and xy is equal to 6. Then the value of, so 3, this is not 3x square, it should be 9x square, right? 9x square plus 4y square is. So we need to find value of this, right? So 3x plus 2y is given, right? Is equal to 12. To get 9x square and 4y square, we have to square the given equation, right? Therefore, 3x plus 2y the whole square is equal to 12 square, right? Here students, we are using the formula of a plus b whole square, which is a square plus b square plus 2ab, right? Therefore, the left hand side becomes a square, which is 9x square, plus b square becomes 4y square, plus 2 times ab. So 2 times 3x into 2y. So 3 into 2, 6 into 2, 12 into xy is equal to 12 square is 144. And x into y value is already given, which is 6. Substitute that. So 9x square plus 4y square plus 12 into xy is 6 is equal to 144. Therefore, 9x square plus 4y square is equal to 144 minus 12 into 6, so which is 72. Therefore, we have 4 minus 2, then 14 minus 7. Right? 72 as the answer. Right? 72 option C is the right answer. Question number 40. 3x plus 5 whole divided by 5x minus 2 is equal to 2 by 3. Then the value of x is. Very easy question, students. Just we are cross multiplying. So 3x plus 5 into 3, right, is equal to 2 into 5x minus 2. Simplify it. So 9x plus 15 is equal to, so 5 into 2, 10x into x is means 10x minus 4. So 10x minus 9x is x and 15 minus of minus plus 4 is 19. Therefore, x is equal to 19, right? So option B is the right answer, right? Students, if you want to practice such type of questions on algebra and application, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box.